Hey guys, how's it going? My name is John. I am the MC, meaning Master Converter Mentor Coach over the Credit Innovation Group. I'm really excited to be able to talk with you guys about the 5 things that you need to do as an agent of our team to consistently be able to win and to be able to make a lot of money here. This job really has an amazing amount of opportunity. It is the highest level of opportunity desk in the entire company compared to the shared desk, all the other desks that we have. This is considered a higher up position, so congratulations, you've all been promoted. So first I want to go over these 5 things. Number 1, and I really highly recommend all 5 of these things. If you guys do these 5 things, you will be consistent at winning here. You will be making money, I promise you. You could take my word for it, okay? Step number one is to use your CAN book. Okay. Marion already went over that with you since you're in the middle of your training, but I'd like to go ahead and just review with you a little bit more about the CAN book and why it's important. So as you can see, I have my CAN, and what I want you guys to do for your first few weeks, first week especially, is to focus on sticking to the script. Okay. This is a time where you're getting used to the words, getting used to how to use a script, how to maneuver through it, how to use it to your advantage, how to give it power. So let script be your focus for the first week of taking calls. Okay. Remember that sales will naturally come when you execute the pots and cans. Okay. So it's critical that you focus on getting yeses. Meaning every single time that you get a sale, you'll take your marker or your pen or paper and you'll mark it down whenever you get those yeses. Okay? If you're going to follow up every single call, every single time, and you're going to ask yourself, did I use the script? And if you skip the script, if you didn't use it to your advantage, if something happened in the call, then you put no. If you stuck to the script quite well, you did the best that you could, you put yes. The more yeses that you get, they will result into sales. Promise. Okay? Don't worry about sales. Just focus first on the yeses. Okay? As you get through the script and you feel that you've gotten through that, focus on another CAN that you feel is a better focus for you. Okay? So that is step number 1 for success here, is to stick to the CANs and to focus on using a CAN book on every single call, every single time. Okay. Number 2, and you probably have your sheet there as you're reviewing my going through these. If you don't, just write these down. Remember these steps. Step number 2 is to listen to 2 calls every single week. Okay. Listen to, and I really highly recommend setting aside a time, like on a Wednesday, where you'll be able to, or like at the end of the week, the beginning of the week. I always recommend the beginning of the week. I personally did Wednesdays, where at the end of my shift, I would take 30 minutes. I listened to 1 sale and then 1 no sale. Okay. What do you think it does by listening to a sale and a no sale? Well, listening to a sale will make it so that you could identify what you did well in that call, what resulted in a sale. By listening to a no sale call, you'll be able to identify what you could have done better, what you maybe need improvement on. And you could send both of these calls over to me and Becky. So step number 2, use Becky and I to your advantage as training and also to your PCs, Marissa, Andre, James. There's also Bree and Stacy down in the South office. Use me to your advantage. I'm your trainer. I'm your coach. Use training and the tools that you have to your full advantage. Okay. Step number 3 in this job to really do a great job is keep yourself physically and mentally just awake and strong. Okay. You may not realize it yet, especially if you haven't done sales before, you probably would know, but it's a very mentally draining job. It can also be kind of physically tiring. So what I highly recommend is you're going through calls throughout the day, if you're starting to feel like you're wearing down, like you're in the grind is what we call it, then just take a moment and just stand up and jump around and wiggle and do whatever it takes to be able to keep yourself mentally and emotionally strong and know that there are things that are out of your control. Just simply focus on those things that are in your control. Step number 4 is to LACRC every single time a customer says no. Maybe Marion has done an LACRC training with you yet, maybe not, but it's important to know that rebutting a customer, not letting them go, avoid the callback, avoid letting a callback. That is going to increase your sales. Okay? It takes kind of an urgency, but the key to this is really to close, close, close. Just keep on closing them. The customer says, hey, I don't have a card. That's fine. What's your card number? Grab the card. Do whatever it takes. Just close, close, close. You don't have money? What's the card number? Close. So you'll see that closing, especially by listening to Andre, Marissa, me, Garrett, other people. If you listen to their calls, you'll be able to see what they do consistently, and it's really closing. That's the key to success. Okay, and the fifth step is Marion's 3 things that he tells you guys at the very first year training that you need to do consistently to succeed at +1 in general. Number 1, with that step 5, number 1 is to take every single call. And we have a connect rate system where we are keeping track of how many conversations you have versus dialed calls. Every single time a customer answers, take that call. Every single time. Take every single call and create confidence in every single call that you take. Step number 2, set goals and create success on every single call that you do take. Okay? Focus on the pots and the cans. Create success. Set goals. Don't be numbers driven. That might distract you from the real focus of changing people's lives. That's what you're here to do, is to help people get into a home and to fix their credit, right? Step number 3 is to simply be able to focus on what's in your control. What is your can control? I'll give you guys a heads up. There is a lot of things that are out of your control. A lot of things. This desk does not have an equal amount of things that are in your focus and in your control versus the things that are not. Okay? There's a lot of things out of your control. So the more that you could just not focus on the things that are out of your control and focus solely on the things in your control, you will succeed. Okay? I'm really excited to have you guys on the team. I am your coach. I am your trainer. I will do everything in my power to make it so you guys can make money, can have fun. We have competitions every week. We engage with you on a very positive level. You are going to have an awesome time, and I promise that if you work hard, it will be worth it. Okay, so appreciate you guys. Welcome to the team, and let's really make it, and let's start winning. Okay, sounds good.